Hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, everyone. I'm sorry for the delay on video. So I was about to do an live recording and answer your questions, but I uh, had some work, so circumstances happen. Okay, that's okay. We'll do it another day. So we'll to get this done, and we'll see your comments and what were like your questions, and we'll proceed further. Yeah. So okay. Azure certification path. So everyone asking about the security, how the Azure security works, and how I get certified in the Azure certification side, how I get certified. Okay. So in here, I thought specifically do about the Azure expert certifications, how you could become an Azure security expert. So we'll start from the scratch. So first of all, we'll see why Azure certification matters. Okay, so there are two. If we see about the cloud providers, there are two giant cloud providers. Like one is AWS, one is Azure. So mostly nowadays we are talking about the DevOps, secure cloud security and all. So mostly we are talking about the AWS or Azure. So in here, because we only focusing on Azure, I'll talk about Azure and why Azure is uh, mainly we are focusing because of its user friendliness. I won't say AWS is not user friendly, but compared to AWS, Azure is user friendly because there are you can directly even you don't have any idea what you're going to do. You can directly host a VM easily by reading the simple articles in Microsoft knowledge base. Okay, so when you go to a company, mostly in nowadays organization, they are migrating their on-premise applications to cloud. Okay, mainly I have seen a lot of companies are migrating to Azure because of course the Windows and the support given through the Microsoft in mainly in Azure side. So because of that, everyone is migrating to Azure, and other than that, Microsoft itself giving you a support on the cost. Okay, cost. We'll talk about in next videos. We'll talk about that. And if you talk about the cost, the when we deploy our application or like virtual machines or like servers in the cloud, the cost is the main problem. So Azure side, Azure is giving you an a cost benefits as well, and they will analyze your environment and they will give you a report. So according to that, you can manage your environment as well. I won't say AWS it's not there, but Azure is user friendly again. Okay, there. So when then once they migrate to Azure, they need experts to manage their environments in Azure. So that's where they are doing the filtering. There are thousand professionals, but they will see only the people who have the proper certifications. If you have only the Linux experience certifications, let's say Red Hat certifications or like any other certifications, it doesn't matter. If they want Azure certifications, they want let's say administrator to do the administration in the Azure, they need only someone who holds a AZ-104 or something better than that. Okay, so because of that only the certification matters. Always the certification matter. Where your CV stands top, you need to have the certifications. Okay, so second we'll see what it enhancing your so cloud computing has become an essential component of modern businesses. As I told you, you can log in from anywhere. That's the main part. And the second one, cost, and there are a lot of benefits. You don't have to when it comes to clouds, you don't have to maintain a on-premise server, on-premise devices. So everything is cloud based. So you don't have to worry about your maintaining physical infrastructure in there. Microsoft Azure, one of the leading cloud platforms, offers a wide range of services and solutions. There are a lot of services we will be talking about the next videos. And in here, Azure certification validates your expertise and demonstrates your commitment or to mastering Azure technologies. Okay, so certifications means a lot, because if you do the certification only, the whoever recruiting you will know about yourself. Like let's say if I do the AZ500, they will know I'm a security associate and I know the basic concept of security. Okay, there are other certificate SC100 like that, cybersecurity expert. If you do that, they will know, okay, this guy know something about the whole Azure cybersecurity, how it works. And there are IAM, there are like compliance certifications in Azure. If you do, you will get recognized on the certain area. Okay, so that is what this says. Getting started with the Azure certification. Okay, first of all, you need to familiarize yourself with Azure platform and its various services. So first of all, I would recommend go with the AZ900 or the fundamental certification. So it will give you a brief idea about the platform and its various services, and how the services are managed, how the services are working, everything will be, you will get a proper understanding. And then you can choose a certification path that align with your career goals and interest. Why I may included this point is there are a lot of paths. Okay, so we'll see this link. I can show you. Okay. Yeah. So you can see the Azure is there, Dynamics 365, Microsoft Office 365, Power BI, security compliance, and identity. And if you see specialty wise, fundamental wise, role based, everything is there. And there are certain certificates only where you can do if your path is, let's say, DevOps, you can do certain path, a certain certification to complete your path in the Azure level. Okay, so let's say because I'm focusing on the security, so I'll be show you next what are the certifications you need to do complete to become an Azure security expert. So if you want to become a like a, let's say, Azure security expert, you first of all I would recommend go to the AZ900 fundamental, because without the basics, without making our foundation strong, we can't go further, because it's no matter what, your building will fall. So AZ900, I would recommend that. It will teach you a lot of things about the Azure. Second, go to AZ104. Okay, AZ104. I will, next slides, I will teach you what are those certification. That is administrator, AZ104 is a administrator certification, and we have AZ500, we have SC100, like that. So I will teach you what are those in next slides. So in here, choose a certification path. Okay, create a Microsoft Learn account and explore the available learning resources. So if you are new to the Azure, you can create a new account in the Azure portal, and it will give you $200, I believe, like in the student account you can get. And it will give you a limited, for a limited time period, it will give you your account and you can explore the all the services it has. Okay, so in there you can get an idea. Consider enrolling in Azure training courses or boot camps in gain in-depth knowledge. Of course, in here also we are doing the same. We are doing the trainings for you guys, like boot camps. We are doing on a podcast way. So accordingly, in the within the requirements, we will analyze it and we will do a training for you guys. Okay, this is only for the knowledge purpose we are doing it, only for the, not for the any money-minded things. So we are doing it to do a knowledge share. Okay, let's see how it goes. We don't know how far we can go, but we will doing it, keep doing it until we manage to get a huge audience base. Okay, not until, we are keep on doing it. Okay, so consider enrolling Azure training sources. So always I'm looking forward for you guys to keep on learn, keep on sharing your knowledge, uh, enroll in courses. Okay, next we'll see about elevating your Azure career with the certification. Azure certification provides you the recognition of your expertise and opens door to a new opportunities. Of course, as I told you before, it will give you a opportunity to be get up into a proper companies who uses Azure as their infrastructure, or like a PaaS solution. There are SaaS solution. Okay, so whoever uses it according to your path, if it fits well, you can get into it. Stay updated with the latest Azure technologies and continuously expand your knowledge. Of course, this is really interesting. Azure is really interesting because there are less amount of downtimes within Azure. So nothing is like 100% up and running. In cloud providers, it's when I say the availability, everything is guaranteeing 99.999 availability time. So there are no 100% uptime. So of course, you need to learn about these things. A lot of things are there. You need to learn. Okay. Stay update. Invest in your professional development and unlock full potential of the Azure platform. When we talk about this, invest in your professional development. Of course, whatever you learn, share it. Share will make you professionals like better. Okay, if you keep doing that, if you want to if you don't want to forget anything, just share it with others. Always try to share. Okay, so it will give you a hard like a hard foundation to build your career. Let's say how to become an Azure security expert. So I told you like we are focusing on the security side. So first of all, I have bought Azure Administrator Associate Certification, AZ104. So if we talk about security, we called AZ104 as a prerequisites. Okay, prerequisite means it will give you a basic standard. Of course, you can ask why. Then I said AZ900 as get AZ900 as a foundation, because AZ900 will give you overall Azure, not only Azure, it will give you overall understand about the cloud. Okay, not only Azure, it's covering a whole overall, give you overall idea about the cloud environment. Basically, of course, the Azure is also there, so they will cover. But once you do the A0104, it will give you the fundamental, the basic idea how you get into the the Azure. Like it will teach you how to create VMs. There are how to manage a VM, virtual machines, like app service, everything. The about the services, it will give you a basic idea. So when you do this 104, you will get you may get an hands-on experience by as I told you, like you can get a 200 account, a student account, and get the by doing it, get the hands-on experience as well. Okay, so it will give you implementing Azure security controls and solutions as well. I will like a security control means how you manage ports, how you manage IPs and NSGs. There are a lot of things you can learn from the 104. So this will give you a base start to prepare the for the AZ500. AZ500 means Microsoft Azure Security Associate. So it will give you a base start for AZ500. And in here, demonstrate proficiency in security Azure resources, identity and data. Achieve the Azure Security Engineer Associate certification upon passing the exam. So once you are done with the 104, it will give you a base start about the AZ500, and you can go ahead and do learn about AZ500 exam things, and you can do the exam and become a security engineer associate. Okay. Since we are here for totally focusing on security, I'm not only talking about the security certifications. If you come across, if you need any advice on other certifications, please let me know so I can do those as well. So we'll talk about the Azure certification map again. The Azure Administrator Associate, the 104. In here, the content will be this is a prerequisite for the security expert path, focusing on managing Azure resources and implementing security controls. Covers topics such as Azure Identity and Access Management, virtual network security, and monitoring. when I have included only three items, it's not only three items. There are a lot of things they will teach you within the AZ104. Okay, so you need to yeah, learn the context and do the exam. Don't use the dumb. Again, I'm saying, guys, don't use dumps when you do the exam. That will give you you can get the exam certification fast. I'm not promoting any dumps because it will give you a boost up, and it will give you like once you pass, you will think, okay, I have passed and I can get a new job and learn. It's not working like that. Trust me, it won't work like that. Once you go to the job, if you lie to your CV, you will be in the problem. So learn it, do it. It's okay. You can fail in the first time, but again, try to see where are you lacking. Again, learn it and do it. Okay, somehow do the exam by learning. Don't use the dump and do. That will destroy your entire career. Okay, so these are the contents. Okay, so that is AZ104. You need to do. Now, once you're done with the 104, we are talking about the AZ500, Azure Security Engineer Associate. So in here, they are specializing securing Azure environments and mitigating risk. Okay, you know what is a risk? Okay, so whatever like a threat using a vulnerability, if it's impacting organization, we calling it a risk as a risk. So always in here, they will teach you how to mitigate this risk. Builds upon the Azure Administrator Associate knowledge. That's why I said like you need to start from the AZ104. Focuses on implementing security controls, threat protection, and secure data applications in Azure. So this will give you 100% like idea about the security in the Azure. So you can become a professional in the Azure security side. Okay. So I put a link. Let me open that link. Okay. So in here you can see, first of all, if you want to become a security engineer associate, you won't have to do the AZ500. So certification details, everything is there. Okay. So this Microsoft Entra is a new thing. They have included Microsoft Entra as well now. So you always refer the official documents and do the exam. Okay. So that is about AZ500. Next, someone asked like, okay, what, let's say 500, AZ500, and there are certification like, what do you say, like identity and access management certifications. So what I do, like I remember there was a question asked someone, um, I have done identity and access management issue and what I can do next. I am lost in there. So in there, you can do like in here, you can see if you want to become an expert in cybersecurity in Azure, you can do one of these. Okay, Azure Security Engineer Associate AZ500, and here Identity and Access Administrator Associate 365 Security Administrator, and you can do the Security Operation Analysis Associate. And once you've done one of these, you have to do the Microsoft Cyber Security Architect. That is SC100. SC100. Once you've done it, you will be granted you are a Microsoft Certified Cybersecurity Architect Expert portion. Okay, this is a valid and currently high uh, demanding certification. This is a demand certification because there are a lot of companies nowadays like cybersecurity is an like a growing path, growing area, and everyone is looking after these certifications. There can be ISACA, ISA Square, Microsoft Azure. There are a lot of certification you can do. There is one architect expert professional certification comes from the Microsoft Azure side. Okay, so you need to do this, achieve this with one of these exams. So let me brief it again. You need to do the AZ900. So to do the basic idea, get the basic idea. That is mostly free. AZ900 is a free exam. Okay. So after that, you can do the AZ104. You can do the AZ500 or one of these exams. and you can do the Microsoft Cybersecurity Architect, and you can become a Cybersecurity Architect expert. Okay. Okay, guys, that's about what I wanted to do with the live video, but it's okay. This is a start. If you come across any issues or questions, please let me through the WhatsApp or the comments. So I'll try to sort it out. Okay, thank you very much, guys. Have a nice day. Bye then.